Hey guys, Cranwreck here, and welcome back to our Warcraft 3 Reforged Let's Play. Last time we finished up the human campaign, and now we're going to move on to the Undead campaign, the Path of the Damned. Just to say, you may notice that I'm on Chapter 2 right now. I had a weird glitch. I did Chapter 1, and then just to preload it, and then it immediately gave me a defeat screen, and then unlocked Chapter 2 for me. That was kind of odd, but hopefully it goes better this time. So let's continue with Chapter 1, Trudging Through the Ashes. The Lich King's plague of undeath has spread through the capital city and into the outskirts of Lordaeron. Shocked and disheartened by the loss of their beloved king, the forces of Lordaeron were scattered by the ravenous undead warriors. Now, Lordaeron is but a shadow of its former glory, and Prince Arthas has yet to be seen. Alright, so let's look at the map real fast. So we're in Vandermar Village. Don't remember this name at all. Okay, so this looks like we're in the Western Plaguelands, like around that spot now.
What trickery is this? Mal'Ganis! I don't know how you survived, but I will...
Calm yourself, Prince Arthas. I am Tichondrius. Like Mal'Ganis, I am a Dreadlord. But I am not your enemy. In truth, I've come to congratulate you.
Congratulate me?
By killing your own father and delivering this land to the Scourge, you have passed your first test. The Lich King is pleased with your enthusiasm.
Yes. I've damned everyone and everything I've ever loved in his name. And I still feel no remorse, no shame, no pity.
The rune blade that you carry was forged by the Lich King and empowered to steal souls. Yours was the first one it claimed.
Then I'll make do without one. What is the Lich King's will?
The cult of the damned must be rallied once again. Many of the acolytes have been in hiding amongst the populace. Once you've rallied them, I will give you further instructions.
Okay, so now we have Arthas introduced as a Death Knight. And let's look at the Dreadlord's model, because we don't really get to use one in the campaign. Alright, so this is the character-specific Dreadlord model for Tichondrius. Pretty nice details, as with the other ones. I do notice, though, compared to how he looked in the previous game, he's kind of a bit sleeker. He's not as big, because I remember Balnazar being like kind of huge compared to the other Nathrezim, the other Dreadlords. And much bigger than Arthas, and it made him look intimidating, like some kind of leader. Alright, let's look at Arthas as well, as a new Death Knight.
At last.
Alright, so you have the Death Charger, really nice. I think it's called Invincible.
Finally.
Oh, pretty good detail. I like the hanging chains and the hanging cloth on the side. Yep, and you have Arthas' model. Very well done.
Finally.
Okay, let's move on. Oh yes, we should actually look at our ghoul too, now that we can get a good look. Tree in the way.
At last.
Alright, so yeah, our ghoul. Pretty cool looking. Alright.
Finally.
Let's move on.
This is more
and
like
check
it.
for our acolytes.
Finally. At
Greetings,
last.
great lord. Our master, Kel'Thuzad, told us that you would come.
Kel'Thuzad? How could he have known it?
Be wary. If the townsfolk see your undead minions, they'll call the local guards to stop you.
Alright, so
Frostmourne
we're kind of doing
hungers.
like a half-stealth mission.
I
Finally.
live only to serve, great
For the
lord.
Lich King.
Okay,
At
already
last.
botched that up, but they have a very low,
Finally.
low aggro radius. So I'm just going to aggro a lot of our people with Arthas. We don't really have to do too much fighting here. And then when they call the guards, I'll be long gone.
My sight is yours.
At last.
Move our ghouls into a safe spot.
Finally.
Hello?
Seek out the local graveyards.
Okay, this guy can die.
Those buried there will serve you well.
Right, do you have any more acolytes?
Frostmourne hunger.
Not so. Okay. Because when the guards are alerted, they will go back to the spot where you aggroed
at
the
last.
I
peasants.
shall be your eyes.
So now that we're fine there, there's
All
nothing
shall
to be worried about.
revealed.
Check around. Okay, there's a
I
pat
go
right there.
unseen.
Frostmourne hungers.
So we're going to avoid the pat and
Finally.
keep moving
I
around.
live
at
only to
last.
serve, great lord.
This is more like it. At last.
Okay, not going to
Frostmourne
fight that.
hungers.
I'm going to go around to the side. I'm going to
Finally.
keep sending Arthas around to pick up our acolytes wherever they are.
Hungers.
Because we should be able to outrun anything.
At
I
last.
live only to serve,
Finally.
great lord.
Hope they see me.
How could you
I
murder your
bow
own
to your
father?
will.
Usually,
This is more
apparently.
like it.
Help! The undead have
Frostmourne
returned.
hungers.
I want to get close to this guy, but I don't want to get
This
trapped.
is more like it.
Can't kill the
Now,
crates.
Frostmourne.
Kill
Finally.
potion, so we're good. More crates.
My life for
last.
Nazul.
Okay, and I think that's enough.
Finally.
Yeah, those knights hit very hard.
This is more like it.
I like the sheep model.
Frostmourne hungers.
Stop, footmen. I'm just going into the forest.
At last.
Mercy, my
I
lord.
live only to
Frostmourne
serve,
hungers.
great lord.
Help! The undead
This
have
is more
returned.
like it.
Yes, yes, we
The
know.
undead! Sound
at
the alarm!
last.
I bow to your will.
Oh, here's a little Fight Club reference with the little fighters.
Frostmourne
the damned
hungers.
stand ready.
The undead!
This is more like
Sound
it.
the alarm!
Yes, yes, we know.
Finally. At last.
I bow to your will.
Finally.
Okay, I think that's
Frostmourne
all
hungers.
the... Oh, get out of the way,
at
peasants. I don't want to die.
You bastard.
Okay, I'm going to run back into somewhere.
Frostmourne hungers.
Use our healing potion because I'm
This is
terrible.
more like it.
And go back down through the forest and they should de-aggro me.
Finally.
Ghouls, you can chill.
Frostmourne hungers.
We're not going to fight a knight, you have way too much HP.
This is more like it. At last.
Okay, you need to leave me alone, knight.
This is more like it.
Stop.
At last.
Okay,
This is
let's
more
run back
like
up.
it.
Hopefully they stay away.
At last.
And let's send our shade up, actually. We don't need them
My
to
sight is
follow
yours.
this pat anymore.
Mercy, my lord!
No, mercy for me.
Frostmourne
Make the
hungers.
knight leave me alone.
This is more like it. At last.
Alright, we'll come back here if we missed anyone, but
I'm
I
in
don't think we
luck.
did.
These graves were dug recently. Arise in the name of the Lich King.
Okay, so we have a bunch of additional people. Let's
This
death
is
coil
more
our
like
ghoul
it.
and scout
What
up a little.
needs revealing. I'll look into it.
Okay, we have some stuff over
My
here.
sight is yours.
See an acolyte. Nothing
Let's
up there.
see. I shall be your eyes.
No guards, so we can fight this.
Bandits! Run!
Frostmourne.
Oh, the militia,
hungers.
okay. Don't want to get the, we can just let the bandits beat on the, heal up our skeleton. We hit level 2. Oh, I guess while we're in combat, I should talk about the, Death Knight abilities. So we have a Death Coil, which is kind of like the reverse of Holy Light. It does like practically, it does the same amount of damage, I believe, but instead of healing living units, it deals damage to them, and you can heal the undead, whereas Holy Light's vice versa.
Hungers.
Then you have Death Pact to replace, what was it, Divine Shield? Not as good as Divine Shield, of course, but it gives you, lets you sacrifice any unit and heal yourself for a percentage of that, depending on the level. Then we have Unholy Aura, which is your, really, it's just the best secondary ability. it gives you movement speed and gives you regeneration
at
in an
last.
AoE. So it's very good for the hero itself because you can run around
Frostborn
really
hungers.
fast and heal up. And also, it's good because our units now can regenerate a bit faster, which is
at
normally
last.
reserved for heroes.
This is more like it.
Okay, kill you. Pick up our Acolyte. Only Arthas
at
can get him, I
last.
guess. Move all our units out of the
Finally.
way.
The damned
This is
stand
more
ready.
like it.
And I believe there's a bandit camp
Finally.
this way that has
This is
our
more like
Acolyte.
it.
We're going to go for the Assassin because this annoying thing
Frostborn hunger.
is scripted to attack all units to poison. Lost to a Skeleton Warrior, not a big deal.
Finally.
Ooh, Spider Ring.
Frostborn
Plus 1 agility. Arthas still is a strength hero, so it's really plus 1 agility is terrible. It might even be worse than a ring of protection almost, because you only get a percent. Like, what was it? Every 3 agility is 1 armor, or 0.9 or something like that, something close.
Finally.
Alright, Acolyte,
I
come on.
live
Frostborn
only to serve,
hungers.
great lord.
So yeah, if we can drop the Spider Ring
This
when
is
we
more
have
like it.
any free inventory slot, because there's no point.
Finally.
What
Okay,
news
Shade, you're gonna
revealing?
check it out. Oh yeah, we never looked at the
Damned
Shade
stand
either.
Ready. I go unseen.
How do you look? Okay, I guess this
I'll look into
this is like the StarCraft stealth graphic. To be honest, this guy looks like a Protoss to me. I don't like it. I liked how the Shade before, he was much darker. He didn't have just like the cloaked graphic, this little tint on him, and he also had a lot more smoke, so it made him look like a kind of smoke monster. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this graphic. It looks kind
All
of
shall
terrible.
Be revealed.
This is more like it.
Okay, let's continue.
I shall be your eyes.
So Tichondria is just waiting around here.
Frostborn
The
hungers.
damned stand ready.
We can fight this. There's only 2. And I can't seem to remember. I know that there was like an interesting
Finally.
Easter egg of some kind, wasn't there? Like
I
you
go
can
unseen.
you watch Tichondrius like
All
blow a
shall
sheep up or
be
some
revealed.
nonsense. Oh well.
I go
Can't remember fully.
unseen.
So we have a path up here. We have some knights.
I'll look into it. All shall be revealed.
So there's 1, 2,
I'll look into it. I go unseen.
nothing there. I think they're burning plagued grain. Big group here.
All shall be revealed.
Another one
Let's
here. So that's
see.
3.
All shall be
4.
revealed. I'll look into it.
Okay, some crates
I
that
go
probably has an item.
unseen. All shall be revealed.
Out there, 5.
I'll look into
And I
it.
think there's a path, so 5, and I think there's 3 more.
This
We might
is
have
more
missed
like
one, but
it.
we'll take a look.
Mercy
Finally.
my life for Nezul.
Just leave him alone.
Frostborn hungers. Finally.
undead! Sound the alarm!
We're moving,
at
we're moving a little bit faster with Arthas,
My
so
life
This
for
is more
I can just kind of run through.
Finally.
Betrayed us all. Kill them all.
Kill all the 1 person.
I bow to
at
your
last.
will.
I think there's some knights here that I looked at.
My life for
Frostborn
Nezul.
hungers. This is more like it. Frostborn
Shit, I got most of our acolytes.
at last.
I'm not sure where I would have missed one.
This is more like it. At last.
Maybe a couple here.
Frostborn hungers.
Oh,
My
awful.
life
Only
stand
to
ready.
serve, great lord.
Make sure you suffer.
Okay.
This is more like
And
it.
search around for that last guy.
At last.
Never took this path, so maybe he's here.
Finally.
Dead have risen again.
At
Guards.
last.
Where are you?
Frostborn hungers.
I'm gonna break this and see what item we got. Scroll of healing.
At
Okay.
last. This is more like
Aggro
it.
you people. Get you back in your house.
You should burn in
The
hell.
undead have returned.
I politely disagree.
Frostborn
My
hungers.
sight is yours.
Okay, let's look around. We might have missed one in the previous
This is more
places.
like it.
No, here he is. Okay, gotcha.
My
Hiding
life
with the
for
sheep.
Nezul.
Frostborn hungers.
That should be 24.
This is more like it. At last.
Alright, excellent. Hurrah, Death Coil.
Shall be legendary.
Well done, Death Knight. The cult is nearly assembled.
Lordaeron lies in ashes. What good are these cultists to us now?
They will aid you in your next undertaking.
And what's that?
You will go to Underhall and recover the remains of the Acolyte's former master, the necromancer, Kel'Thuzad.
Alright, so we're going to continue to the next mission and get Kel'Thuzad back as a lich. That'd be kind of awesome. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.